Now, from the values of angular speed, we can also find expression for period, expression for frequency of a conical pendulum. So, in my previous video, I derived these three values, that is omega equal to under root of g tan theta upon r, omega equal to under root of g by h, omega equal to under root of g upon L cos theta. You can understood this derivation of three values from my previous video. Now here you have to just consider the next part of the same topic, that is the expression for period of conical pendulum. Now what do you mean by period? So period is nothing but the time taken by the metal sphere or a ball to complete the one revolution called as a period. Now here we consider the conical pendulum. So that's why here the time taken by the heavy bob or metal sphere to complete its one revolution called as a period of conical pendulum, and it is given by t equal to 2 pi upon omega. Now we already derived the values of omega as omega equal to under root of g tan theta upon r, omega equal to under root of g by h, omega equal to under root of g upon L cos theta. Now by putting these three values, we have the three form for expression of period of conical pendulum. If I put this first value, that is omega equal to under root of g tan theta upon r, so I get t equal to 2 pi under root of r upon g tan theta. If I put the second value, that is omega equal to under root of g by h, so I have t equal to 2 pi under root of h by g. And if I put the third value, that is omega equal to under root of g upon L cos theta, here t equal to 2 pi under root of L cos theta upon g. Now from the period of conical pendulum, we can find the frequency of revolution of a conical pendulum. All of you know that. What do you mean by frequency? Simply the number of revolutions made by the metal sphere of that conical pendulum in unit time, that is called as the frequency, and it is given by the formula N equal to 1 upon T. It means frequency of revolution is inversely proportional to the period of conical pendulum. Now to find the expression for frequency, if I put the first value of period as t equal to 2 pi under root of r upon g tan theta, then we have n equal to 1 upon 2 pi. This is g tan theta upon r. If I put the second value, that is n equal to, this is 1 upon 2 pi under root of g by h. If I put the third value, then n equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root of g upon L cos theta. So these are the three forms of expression for frequency of revolution in case of the conical pendulum. Now in our textbook, factors on which the frequency of conical pendulum depend, that can be asked. So here n equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root of g upon L cos theta, n equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root of g by h, n equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root of g tan theta upon r. So from that we can easily write the factors on which the frequency of revolution of conical pendulum depend. That is, it depends with acceleration due to gravity, it depends with the length of conical pendulum, it depends with the radius of the path followed by that metal sphere, and it also depends upon the angle made by the string with the vertical position. So these are the factors on which frequency of revolution of conical pendulum depend. Now let us consider the same topic. We can also find the angle made by the string with the vertical, because sometime numerical that can be asked on that formula. So here this is also important one. Now here again consider the same figure. Then consider the two equations, that is from the figure we have the vertical component t dash cos theta equal to mg, and horizontal component, that is t dash sin theta equal to centripetal force. Now in order to find the angle made by the string with its vertical, you have to select the value of centripetal force as a mv square by r. Here you have to consider one change. Earlier, to find omega, we select the value of centripetal force as mr omega square. Now here to find the value of theta, we write here the value of centripetal force as mv square by r. Now here again make the same procedure, that is equation 2 by 1. So I write here t dash sin theta upon t dash cos theta equal to, you can write as mv square by r into 1 upon mg. So we can cancel this m. Sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta equal to v square by rg. We need the angle, that is theta equal to tan inverse v square by rg. So this is the required value of angle made by the string with the vertical. On that formula, sometimes numerical that can be asked. So let us revise it here. From the figure, we have to derive the two equation, that is here vertical component t dash cos theta and mg, that is balance each other. So that's why I write here t dash cos theta equal to mg. The function of t dash sin theta is to provide the necessary centripetal force for the circular motion of that metal bob or heavy sphere. That is t dash sin theta equal to mv square by r. So when you derive these two equations, it is very simple. Make divide 2 by 1. Cancel out the similar terms. So you get tan theta equal to v square upon rg, and theta equal to tan inverse v square by rg. If you want to find the value of linear velocity, so from this expression you have v square equal to rg tan theta, and therefore v equal to under root of rg tan theta. So this is the expression for linear speed or velocity. This is the expression for angle made by the string with the vertical position.